And welcome into the ballpark. Just about ready to roll here. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Justin Steele.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that, take it.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Next to hit, Mookie Betts. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. So Mookie Betts with a base hit. Man at first, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Swanson. He turns it back to first. Not in time. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down in the order. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Freeman hits it in the air. Dunks one into left. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Kike Hernandez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Utley.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
That one ripped. Dives for it! Got it! Makes the play. And we're back. And today's starter, Clayton Kershaw. Singing always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crap.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh-no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch. And most of the time, it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
High fly ball out into left center field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And there's one away.
Batting third.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. That's in for a strike. Kershaw, a multi-Cy Young corner on the go. Pitch in the dirt. Throw there. Safe.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Kershaw fires. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout sizing it up. Hauls it in, 2 away. So man aboard, Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. In there for strike 1. Late on that fastball. The Dodgers leading by 4 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. on the ground. Freeman takes it to the bag. What a play. Inning over. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the catcher, Will Smith. Steele back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And no one can get there. Around first, digging for two. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Digging in, Ricky Henderson. And now the lefty fought off foul.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. That was blasted to the moon. His 13th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0. 9 consecutive games with a home run. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Trey Winginter.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough.
Well struck left field. And that one is off the wall. And that's a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Into the bleachers and gone. He flexes his power with that swing. Second home run of the inning for him. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
they can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
This one in the air, center field. And they get Ohtani for the out. One away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Here's Kike Hernandez. It drops in, gets away a little bit. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Chase Utley. He's 0 for 1. Squares and gets it down the left side. And it goes just foul. And the 0-1. A bunt and it's popped up. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
That's hard hit on the line. And they get the out on Smith. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the 2nd. Here's the 3rd baseman, Isaac Paredes. And that one fouled off. Kershaw, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kershaw deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That to right. Betts settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson.
There's a strike.
0-1's the
The
count.
Dodgers up big in this one. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Goes down looking.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
Michael Busch in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air, right field. Betts settles underneath it, and that's the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's a big power threat. Ricky Henderson. He's already homered here in this one. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Winginter goes 6 feet 7 inches, 235 pounds. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, base hit. Henderson around second, on his way to third. The relay throw, not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Now a bunt towards third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and everyone's safe. They're loaded.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another
Jordan Wicks gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some.
And there's a base hit to left. 1 runs in. A second scores as well, and the lead continues to grow.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Line drive. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul. And a pitch. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. To short, could be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So it's 4. As we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Triple digits on that last pitch.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
1 down, base is empty. Struck him out looking.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and You just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
The Dodgers up big in this one here in the last half of the third.
Man, so close to the immaculate inning as that foul ball spoils it. He's pounding the zone right now, though.
Out towards left center. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Chase Utley. And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands. You let the ball
fair ball. Utley around second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. And that one's gone into the bleachers. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 16-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. They go back to back. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 17-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ball.
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Tyson Miller.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Zips it to first, and Betts is gone. Shohei Ohtani now, he made an immediate impact when he joined the league back in 2018.
He sure did, Boog. Ohtani singled in his first at-bat, won his first game on the mound, and then hit his first home run the next day. No adjustment period needed whatsoever.
To the right side. In time to Bush, and they get Ohtani for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Trout, 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Left field. Under it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. Ready to go.
Leading off
Bottom 4. Here's Mike Tauchman.
The designated hitter, Mike.
And a foul ball.
Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
The punch out there, and there's 1 down.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Bellinger stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one out to right. Betts makes a nice running catch. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That clips the corner.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cubs are down quietly. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Here at Wrigley Field, all set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Freddie Freeman. Here comes a pitch. And right back to the mound. Fires over to first. One away here in the fifth. And up next for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 18-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty, one away. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Chase Utley. Up the middle, corner. Tosses to first, 2 away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. 2 down, nobody on. Now a screamer into the outfield. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Isaac Paredes now. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Hernandez has it sized up. 1 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. Strike 2. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and a guy who has really leaned on that slider as the dominant pitch for his career.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Bush in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The Dodgers up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. The wind of the pitch. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and that's a foul ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here at the friendly confines. All set for the top of the 6th. And now it's going to be Ricky Henderson. And he deals. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now here is Ellie De La Cruz. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now it's Mookie Betts. On the ground to third, might be two. Goes to second for one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Swing and a foul straight back. Two outs. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The run scores from third, and they extend their lead.
Comes through with the RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That one ripped. Happ makes the play, and that'll do it. So they get one. Bottom of the sixth inning, and Happ up to hit. That's through there for a strike.
Happ, a switch hitter, it can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate.
And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it on his own, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good.
And it gets by him. So the batting order turns over. Here's Nico Horner. Swing and a foul straight back. At the belt and fires. And a foul ball. Fouls it back with two strikes. Bethancourt, the base runner at first with one out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball in the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the
Now pitching for the Cubs,
Jorge Lopez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That's a base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And the batter now, Enrique Hernandez. That's back. And that ball is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 21-0.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. That's the first out, the top of the seventh. The batter now will be Will Smith. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 23-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing. And
now
Julian Merriweather comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That's out number two.
Now batting.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Mookie Betts. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. But 2 round trippers in this. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eric Gagne.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Suzuki now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Clips the corner, and it's 0-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Slings it across, and they get the out. Isaac Paredes digs in now, and there's a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. You're going to let it go. You better be ready to swing it.
Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Late on that fastball.
Boom, that's cheddar,
No
baby.
ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. 2 away. And next for LA, Kike Hernandez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now back.
Chase Utley getting ready to hit. There's a strike. Ripped on a line. Bellinger makes the grab. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Right through there for a strike. Gagne, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a splitter, and he works in a slider. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. In the air, left side. Henderson on the move. He's got it. 2 away. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That clips the corner.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1. Here at Wrigley Field, we go to the 9th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. The pitch. And that one hammered. Bellinger raging back towards the wall. Out of here. His 4th home run of the season. It's 24-0.
his power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Tosses to first. Now one gone in the ninth. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And a base hit up the middle.
Put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 26-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air.
Keegan Thompson takes over on the mound.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
One down. And now, Shohei Ohtani. In there, and it's 0-1. Thompson, 29 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. A little up front there as he swings through it.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow. Trout around second on his way to third. And he's got an RBI triple.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. He didn't smoke that ball, but he didn't have to, man. When you're working the ball gap to gap, there's so much open space.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. In to score is the runner from third, and they extend their lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home run.
Goes to second for one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Mookie Betts with the big strike in the inning. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the ninth. And now Christian Bethancourt. Kicks and fires. Ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. One out, bottom of the ninth. Back to the top of the lineup. And now Nico Horner. First pitch misses. And another ball. Popped in the air. Left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
I got a ball,
And a
1
pitch.
strike.
They're down to their final strike.
1 ball,
The
2
Cubs
strikes.
with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of inning number 9. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus, because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights.